Okay, can I give you the other part of this sermon? Are you ready for this? This sermon was supposed to be written a long time ago, and I had to throw it in the trash because I had this plan for perfection, Jim. Not only do we struggle with child number 1, we struggle with child number 5. I know y'all saying, well, who would want that? For some reason, we did. Child number 5 is not happening. There's no baby. I know, let's step around God's will and let's go make it happen. Let's go force it to happen. So we started doing the things, and luckily I can't remember it that well, so I can't get graphic enough to gross you out, but we started doing the things with the shots and the hormones and the things, and can you shoot this at me? And then the follicle count and all the blah, 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 wah, 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 doctor talk, doctor talk, doctor talk. 2 years go by, still no 5th kid. See, I had this perfect plan. Discover God's perfect plan for your life at One Seed Church. My perfect number 7 was going to come, and I was going to show y'all, look, guys, number 7 is on his way. But it didn't happen. I mean, for real, I was plotting this whole scenario to announce our 5th baby, okay? And the baby didn't come, though. And I said, God, you're messing up my sermon, God. You know, they say preachers shouldn't preach the word to match their sermon. The sermon's supposed to match the word. And what I was doing is I was trying to make the word fit my sermon because that's what I wanted, and that was my expectation, but my experience didn't match what was really happening according to my expectation. The baby just wasn't happening. And I think it was another couple years. We went through that, 2 years or so of that, torturing ourselves, my wife torturing herself with all the things they do. And it came to a point where we said, that's it. This is not the way God wants it to happen. If it's going to happen, let it happen. But we're not going to try to force it anymore. There's too many side effects we see happening. So 7, the sermon was in the trash. I'm over it now. But there was a period where I was a real mess about this because we had to start getting rid of our baby stuff. Now our oldest baby, you guys think, I know, I'm weak. I am weak. My oldest is 4, and that feels like 40 to me because she's 4 now. She's our last baby. So we thought, okay, we got another baby coming. We'll just keep popping babies, right? Well, now the baby stuff's going. And now the basement that I complained about being too crowded with baby stuff, and now it's actually empty. There's room in it. Now I want the stuff back. The swings we got, the first bouncers in the first cribs, and we kept the one crib, the one that Chloe chewed through with her mouth like a squirrel. She got teeth marks in that thing. We kept that one. We kept the sentimental. But there was a point where I said, all right, this doesn't make sense, God. I don't feel like I was supposed to abandon this message. What do I do with it? He said, I'm your 7th. That baby's not your 7th. I'm your 7th. He says, I complete you. I make you perfect in your ways. And what I've already given you is enough. Quit asking me for more. Be grateful for what I've got. Spend some time with those kids you already have. Because they're growing while you're waiting on another baby that I said, not my will right now in this season. And as time passes, I get it. Now we're doing new stuff. We had babies for like 4 years straight. I'm not joking. My wife was pregnant for like 4 years straight. And we got so used to just having babies that we started forgetting that there's other joys in the seasons of life. Like now we can play catch, we can play ball. My boys do wrestling, my girls do ballet. All these other seasons we were like scared to go into. So we just kept asking for more babies. But God said, I am your 7th. And when you want to show that slide that you never made, instead of showing the baby, you're going to show me, Jesus. That's what he told me. I said, I got it loud and clear. What a fool I was, Lord. Thank you for showing me and cleansing my heart that 7 was to be made by you, not me. And it's not about the literal number. See, that's where we get off track. It's not about a literal 7. Maybe your 7 is 4. Maybe 4 is perfect for you. Maybe that's where God wants you right now. Maybe it's 2. Maybe it's none. Maybe it's where God has you right now is where he's calling you to your perfect 7.